Hey, hey Virgo! Thank you so much for coming for your December Horoscope and Fiercely Focused reading. Really looking forward to see what's up for you this month, this merry, merry month. And I wanted to say that whatever you are celebrating, however you are celebrating, I hope that you do it this month surrounded by love. And if you're not celebrating, I still hope you spend this month surrounded by love and things that make you inspired, things that make you feel grateful, because that is the stuff of magic. That is like propellant, you know what I mean? And Spirit's been giving different messages for everybody when, you know, like I really just wanted to say like happy holidays and stuff like that, but then Spirit kind of like comes in and is like, and blah about your holidays. So there you go, Virgo, Spirit coming in. And Virgo, I doubt that, you know, you are anything but extremely finished with your Christmas shopping. But if you need any remaining stocking stuffers, or if you have a stubbornly creative or offbeat friend who you're still looking to gift for, I have linked gift cards in the description below if you'd like to buy somebody a reading for their holiday. I would love that. And that said, let's get into your holiday season. Let's get into December. What's coming up for Virgo in December? Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. As you know, Virgo, or if you've been here before, and if you haven't, hi, I'm Madeline. But if you've been here before, Virgo, you know that I spend some time meditating, praying, and shuffling before I even turn on the camera. So I'm kind of, you know, tuning into your energy and hearing anything Spirit wants to give me. And you had a couple of jumpers, a couple of cards. Wow. As I say that, like cards jumping out like crazy. Okay. You had a couple of jumpers, and I'll be excited to see if they pop up here in your reading. One of them was the Ace of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Your element. The seed of a brilliant new opportunity. Nice. And don't worry, Virgo. I will pen down in just a second and show you your cards. Beautiful start. Okay, December. Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit, in December? Your card. You're the Hermit. Astrologically speaking, you match up with the Hermit in the Tarot. Okay, all right. So what does Virgo need to know? Virgo in December. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo in December. Wow. Jumper. All right. Stalker card, Virgo. Spirit wants to tell you about something. Okay. Wow. Wait till you see this. Okay. All right, Virgo. One more, please, Spirit, for Virgo. December 2017, last month of the year. What do they need to know, Spirit? I'll show you, don't worry. Okay. All right. You have a really beautiful reading. Clarity and opportunity after some struggle. All right, let's show you what you're working with, Virgo. Pardon my face. Do, 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 do. There are your cards. Okay. All right, Virgo. This month seems to me to be all about gaining clarity, gaining perspective, and Spirit is using the word gaining very, very deliberately, because they're talking about financial gains as a result of your clarity, as a result of, you know, kind of resolving and dissolving emotional blockages that have been sort of keeping you in the struggle. Okay? Okay, so before we start, Virgo, I just want to remind you, these are general readings, so I get a lot of messages, and some are going to resonate more than others, and some won't resonate at all. So if something is coming through that really doesn't resonate with you, please realize that that is for another Virgo that is listening, since there's more than one of you. Okay. The first, one of the first things Spirit is bringing to me is a journey. So a lot of you are doing a lot of traveling in December, and I feel honestly for some of you it is for difficult reasons. Some of you might be traveling because someone is ill. You know what I mean? You might be going to provide moral support, and the holidays, you know, the fact that they're supposed to be so wonderful and so happy and so great, and we just, you know, everything you see like in the media or on TV or, you know, like anywhere seems to be like happy families, happy couples, people with like more than enough and these gifts and blah blah blah. And we can be very easily seduced into thinking that like everybody has it figured out, or has it, whatever it is, wealth, love, blah blah blah. What does it feel like everybody else has or has figured out except you? The holidays can really bring that feeling into stark relief. Like if you were already mourning the fact that like your relationship didn't work out, or that you still hadn't found somebody, it's like, oh wonderful, and now here come all the holiday movies about falling in love. Shit. Like, or, you know, like, hey, my family's dysfunctional as hell, or I don't have one, so it's really great seeing all these like Hallmark blah blah blahs. Virgo, I'm sending you so much love. You know, I don't want to bypass that because that's so real. Like, and I can relate. And what Spirit wants to tell you, I mean, look at this last row. And just so you know, Virgo, from my perspective, your reading goes like this. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the final row, and it's A, all pentacles, but B, all of the fabulous pentacles. Opportunity, growth and craftsmanship. Like, hello, here's you. Here's you, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth. You could have come through as a page, you could have come through as a knight, but you come through as a queen. And you can be, it doesn't matter how you identify gender-wise. Queens, kings, all that stuff has nothing to do with gender. It's more about personality and attitude. And the Queen of Pentacles is a generous creator. She has more than enough, and she'll share it with you and teach you and help you hone your skills. And Virgo, what Spirit is telling me about this is you, but this is also somebody around you, which is how tarot cards function. Just like in life, whoever we encounter, they are a perfect teacher for us in that moment. And I'm talking about everybody from like your spouse or partner or mother to like the cashier that you met this morning on your way to work. Everybody. Everybody and every circumstance. Are you willing to believe that? Are you willing to suspend, hanging upside down. Are you willing to suspend disbelief? Are you willing to surrender to the idea that everything that's coming to you this month and at all times is trying to help you, is trying to teach you? Can you adopt that kind of philosophy? Because I feel like you're going to learn a lot this month. And for those of you that really listen and pay attention to the signs and kind of deduce things, it's going to be lucrative. It's like they said earlier, there's a dissolving of blockages around your money. I feel like job opportunities are coming. 1, 8, Queen, 9, like, whew. Okay, I want to show you this and what I was saying about for those of you that are willing to deduce, for those of you that are willing to look at all the factors at play and see how they line up and where they're leading you. This Queen of Pentacles, this is one of your teachers. Who is the person around you in your life that you think of as possibly even like a very successfully either self-employed person or a person who's kind of at the top of their game? So, you know, even if it's not like they run their own business, they're at the top of whatever that they're running. They know their stuff. They are savvy. Like, you know, they may even be something like they don't even have to have what you might think of as a typical job. The Queen of Pentacles can be a fabulous homemaker. Like the queen of like couponing. You know what I mean? Like I can take $1 and turn it into like 10 meals and all that kind of thing. Who is the Queen of Pentacles that nurtures you? That could help you up-level your skills, that encourages you to grow and to expand and to create opportunities for yourself? I want you to get with this person because this is you. You know, this teacher is in your life to show you. Court cards are always about, like, let me now resonate with the Queen of Pentacles in you, the King of Cups in you, which we'll get to him in just a second, but Spirit's drawing me here first. You have valuable skills, Virgo, and that matters to you. You know what I mean? Like, talent is one thing, skill is another. You know, talent is great, but it's a gift. A skill is something that you cultivate. Spirit says for some of you this month is about sitting down and studying. Literally, like hitting the books. For some of you it's academic. For others of you it's more of like a trade, a skill. Sitting down at your proverbial craftsman's bench. And of course nowadays that could be your computer. It's like, what are you honing? What is the skill? What is the, and I'm talking about like to make money. Because this could be about like you learning how to play the guitar, but that will not apply unless you are really, you're learning the guitar because you're going to like make your money that way. This is about honing something that is actually, it's going to give you returns. It's going to pay off. Like the energetic and physical investment you make in enhancing yourself, in studying, in improving, in getting better, you will grow the seed of your skill into something far beyond what you thought possible. There's only one card in the deck for the successful self-employed person, and this is it. She gets to be justifiably proud of what she's cultivated. She's a woman of leisure, falcon on her wrist, like beautiful garden that she grew herself that she gets to roam. And Spirit is saying, and this is interesting, that for some of you, like, how do I say this? It's like they're drawing my attention to the snails. And this is so weird and I love it. I've been reading cards forever, but this is what they're saying, okay? So bear with me, Virgo. They're talking about like somebody who has a snail farm, okay? These things exist, this is real, right? And the fact that if you get, you know, 9 snails and you feed them and you take care of them, they're gonna multiply. Oh, and then, you know, 3 months later, oh, I have 20 snails. And now I have 30, and now I have 40. And as I sell these snails or like their excretions, and people make makeup out of them, all kinds of things, like whatever you do, you're going to be making more. This thing, this skill of yours, it's going to multiply. It's going to be bigger than you think. It's going to pay more than you think. That's what I'm really feeling, okay? Speaking of like getting paid more than you think. One of my favorite cards in the deck here, the Empress, the Great Receiver. She is Venus. Some of you might be, like I'm feeling the kind of occupation where your beauty is a factor. So modeling, acting, you know, stripping, sex work, like no judgment here. Anybody who makes their way by kind of presenting themselves in this gorgeous, like beautiful, abundant, you are ready to receive gifts, Virgo. Followed immediately by the 6 of Pentacles. Like if you need it, it's going to be there, okay? But there is an element of radical surrender. There's an element of, and this is what Spirit just said, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. Spirit just said, if there is something that you don't get that you wanted, can you surrender to the idea that it wouldn't have been good for you? The same way they were saying, can you surrender to the idea that the perfect teachers are around you at all times, even when they suck, sometimes especially when they suck. You know what I mean? Those people in our lives can be the, oof, we can have breakthroughs with those people with, like we can with nobody else. Thankfully, I don't see you running into like, you know, a Page of Swords or a Knight of Swords or anybody like that, so that's nice. I feel like your stuff is more internal. The kind of difficulty that you're dealing with. So can you surrender to that, Virgo? Can you surrender that what doesn't come to you, you know, can you believe and suspend, haha, again, disbelief, and think, okay, then my journey isn't over. Then I have more yet to learn. The right thing isn't here yet, then I'll keep going. This is you with your lantern, going within, introspective. There's a reason he's up in the heights and the snow. You're willing to go places other people aren't. Now here's somebody who can help you do that, right next to the Hermit. Very different character from the Queen of Pentacles. Your Queen of Pentacles person, oh my God, if I can pick it up. Your Queen of Pentacles person is very like above board. I'm even feeling kind of that Taurus kind of person, you know what I mean? And I say that because Taurus is like the opposite of Scorpio. Like that, it's very honest, it's very above board, it's very like, oh, well, here's what I think. There's no bones about it, there's no like, I don't know, subterfuge. But now here, the King of Cups, this is somebody who does know about subterfuge, who does know about subtlety. Cups are emotions. And the King of Cups is an exceptional master of emotions. This is somebody who could be like a psychologist or psychiatrist, and I mean that in the sense that they have empathy and they have compassion and deep sensitivity and a deep awareness and respect for emotions. They're not afraid of emotions. Yet, they do have this kind of space between like themselves and the other person, the way that like us, or I'm sorry, themselves and their emotions, the way that a good psychologist or psychiatrist needs to have this kind of space between themselves and their patient. Because look, like I empathize, that is so difficult. I completely understand how difficult that is. But if they were to go get all wrapped up and, you know, cry and rage and all those things with the patient, they won't have the perspective to help. Right? So the King of Cups is somebody who can kind of look at things from a very compassionate and yet still logical. It's like they have a wonderful blend there. This person can help you sort out what it is that you're leaving behind this month. I do feel like many of you Virgos are ditching dead-end situations. Again, these are general readings, so for some of you it's like a toxic relationship that really only went one way, like one person putting in all the effort, or, you know, just the other person was always pouring in like dejection and depression and anger and blah blah, and I guess kind of stopped working to like give you joy and support and love and all those things. And for those of you that have to walk away, I want to say that, you know, I'm sorry because that sucks, but I'm also going to say to you that you will be leaving behind stagnant ass, poisonous ass drops of a toxic relationship or dead-end situation, dead-end job, in exchange for a beautiful flowing ocean. He is leaving behind this finite, small amount of water for the whole source, for a waterfall, and he's holding a little lotus blossom. You're going to grow, 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 Virgo. And your money's going to grow. You're definitely receiving financial gifts and opportunities this month. And I really want you to think about focusing, studying, enhancing your skills and yourself. And for those of you who are thinking about being self-employed, or you have your own business, or you have like a side hustle that you really want to amplify and make into something that could support you fully, this is your affirmation, validation, reassurance from Spirit that you've got what it takes, okay? And that in December, you can really make some leeway. Work on you. Focus on you, okay? All right. Now, Virgo, let's look at your Fiercely Focused spread. And if you haven't been here before, this is just a quick 5-card reading using a different deck to get an idea of a theme for your month, and then an action step for each aspect of your life. You know, mind, body, heart, soul, that kind of thing. Your money, your work, your love life, creativity. We're going to cover it all. All right. And you know what, Virgo? I'm going to look at you for this. So pardon my face. Hi again. Okay. Ready? Ready, steady? Okay. All right, Virgo, what's the theme? What's the theme for Virgo in December? Flew right out. Temperance. This is a beautiful card. This is balance. This is calm. This is the magic that can happen when you take care of yourself, when you get into the flow instead of, you know, trying to push or trying to stay still. Like they said, kind of that radical surrender. You know, the Hanged Man is about not pushing and not rushing forward. And Temperance is like, mix it up. Mix it up. No all-nighters this month, Virgo. And also no just a full week of doing nothing. Because that's kind of that very like, oh, like extremes and swinging from one to the other, when this is really what Spirit wants you to avoid. They want you to calm. See that beautiful calm expression on the angel's face. Like, and see that crown hovering over the path. They have one foot in the water, one foot on the land. Like, you're the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, water and land, okay? So mastering the emotional and the practical this month. Finding a balance. Doing what makes you feel fulfilled and grounded, okay? At the same time, emotionally fulfilled and grounded. That's what it's about, okay? No all-nighters and no crazy, like, look, I can't tell you not to go crazy and not to drink and all that stuff. Temperance is literally the old school word for, like, not drinking. But it's more about just moderation. You know, anything like in excess is in excess. Like too much salt, it's too salty. I can't eat this now. Too much sugar, oh, it's too sugary. Sorry. Like, I love sweet things and I love salty things, but you come to a point where it's just too much. And you don't want too much of anything. You want to go very light, mix things up, keep checking, keep tasting, mix. Oh, maybe just a little more. Ah, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like small doses, go with the flow, go with the flow. Okay, so I was mixing up your earth cards to be like, okay, and what's going on in the earthly realm with your money and resources? But this guy flew right out. I should say this gal. Same card, different deck. Again, for those of you who have a business or an idea, or you want to make money in a way that is kind of like independent contractor, even like freelance, your own business, whatever. We live in a wonderful time where people hustle in all kinds of ways and are able to make money as like an individual entity. This is, again, giving you that reassurance. And for those of you for whom that is not it, this is still a card of like awesome financial progress and resources and like a feeling of being very productive and justifiably proud of what you've cultivated, okay, Virgo? Which suits you down to the ground. You never really give yourself kudos without reason. So I think you're going to have some reason by the end of December, a lot of you, to be feeling like, hell yeah, me! Like, yes, go! I'm already giving you the go-ahead, Virgo. I'm excited for you. Wow. Okay. So, now what's going on in the mental realm? You're a mercurial soul, Virgo. What's going on in your mind? What are you saying or hearing? What kind of thoughts and words are being exchanged in December? Oh, you know, there's a reason why Spirit like had me like mention the Knight of Swords or Page of Swords. Okay, so if you come up against some pettiness in December, which remember, again, I know, holidays, right? We all have to go be with family. Inevitably, there's going to be somebody somewhere along the line who's not your favorite cousin or whatever you have to go be around. People are going to say some shit this month. I feel like some of you are going to get like an abrupt, kind of cold message that kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere. It feels just, again, very abrupt. Like, whoa, okay, I thought we were fine, but okay, like, I guess not. I want to bring you back to this. Look how chill. You know what I mean? Like, if you were an Aries, I'd be more concerned, Virgo, but I know that you can keep your head. You can keep your feet on the... No offense to Aries and Aries rising that are listening to this. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say I give different advice to different signs based on their inherent challenges and gifts. And when you consider the fact that you really want to take the high road, Virgo, when you consider the fact that you care about your ideals and being a good person and sticking to what you say you will do, don't let that person throw you off. Don't let them knock you down a peg or like, you know, get quote unquote dragged down to their level. Let their ass hang out in the air and let everybody else like see what a stupid like example they're making of themselves, okay? And let yourself come off as the elegant, cool-headed creature that you really are, all right? You can embarrass people just with like a look. Like you have a gift, Virgo, for just looking at people like, damn, you're dumb. Fascinating. Like, Okay. Oh, Virgo, love you. Okay, now let's see. What's going on in your heart, speaking of love? What's going on with your feelings, your relationships, your love life, your friends? What does Virgo need to know in December? Oh, all right, flew right out. Ah, okay, Queen of Cups and King of Cups? Jeez, okay. So, Spirit is saying for some of you, the King, they might have a partner. There's a Queen of Cups that is nearby you. This is somebody who can help you process your emotions in a different way than the King of Cups can. Like I said, where that person might be like a conventional kind of healer, the Queen of Cups is more like, you know, I do Reiki, or I read tarot, or I do astrology, and I can help you look at yourself, reflect upon yourself gently, compassionately, and help you really see the truth for what it is. The Queen of Cups can help you go deep and access places in yourself that either you've been afraid to or that you haven't accessed in a long time, and she can do it very gently and supportively. And I feel like, I mean, again, one foot on land, one in the sea, there's definitely, you know, Spirit talked about removing emotional blockages. This may be a wonderful month for you to consult with somebody, whether your thing is like a more conventional King of Cups, or if you gravitate more toward something like acupuncture, Reiki, tarot, astrology, blah, 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 Queen of Cups. Maybe this is the month for you to consult with somebody who can help you make sense of certain things that are kind of quote-unquote out of your depth. You know what I mean? Like aspects of yourself or your unconscious that you want to dive into because you feel somewhere like there is something to this. If I could just figure this out, all this other stuff would fall into place. Go to one of these people, okay? Whether it's a friend of yours or a family member or a pro, just talk to somebody who you know can like go there with you and do it without judging you, okay? All right. And finally, what's lighting Virgo up this month? What's exciting, activating, charging them up? What's the catalyst? What's firing them up in December? Woo! You've been through it, Virgo. You've worked hard and you feel tired, okay? You feel tired. Some of you feel a little beat up, like you've come up against so much already. And again, I want to tell you, like, you have. And I want to give you that affirmation and reassurance that Spirit is saying, look, it's going to get easier, okay? Like, it's going to get easier. They want you to have temperance, have calm, have peace. This card only comes out when you're closer than you think to what you want. It's a burden, and there is still a little bit of hard work yet to do. It's kind of like being on a ship, and you're in a storm, and the ship is being tossed. It's dark. You don't know how close you are to land. You're just fighting to stay afloat. And then you look out, and on the shore on the horizon, you see 9 flaming wands, letting you know, oh my God, if we can just make it there, if we can just hold through the storm and navigate and get right there, we won't only be home, there'll be a hero's welcome. You're closer than you think, Virgo. Stick it out. Yay! Holiday miracle coming for you, maybe? Maybe, maybe. Temperance is an angel. Yay. Okay, I love you, Virgo. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you have questions or anything that you want to tell me about that resonates with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments or via email or on social media. All that stuff's linked below. I hope you will like this video if you like it, subscribe if you want more, and I got a lot of stuff coming in 2018 for you, so I'm really excited. I hope I see you before then, and if not though, Happy New Year, Virgo. Peace! Bye, Virgo.